Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on expanded form. It is important to understand how each and every number in our number system is constructed. This means that we must have a very good knowledge of place value. If we look at two-digit numbers, they're just the numbers, see? There are only two single numbers for each of them. Write each of the following numbers in expanded form. So if you remember, that's the ones column and that's the tens column. So 12 is 1 times 10 plus 2 times 1. 16 is 1 times 10 plus 6 times 1. 29 is 2 times 10 plus 9 times 1. And 40 is 4 times 10 plus 0 times 1. That's how we expand the numbers. That is actually the meaning of those two-digit numbers. Three-digit numbers. So we can do the same thing. We can write each of the following numbers in expanded form. 1, 2, 3 is 1 times 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 3 times 1. Because that's the ones column, the tens column, and the hundreds column. See, the ones column, that's why we have 1 there. The tens column, the hundreds column. That's the reason we have those three numbers. 146 is 1 times 100 plus 4 times 10 plus 6 times 1. 240 is 2 times 100 plus 4 times 10 plus 0 times 1. 304 is 3 times 100 plus 0 times 10 plus 4 times 1. 500 is 5 times 100 plus 0 times 10 plus 0 times 1. And 666 is 6 times 100 plus 6 times 10 plus 6 times 1. Now here we have some questions, similar to what we just did on the previous slide. And we've also got some simple numbers here to do with years. So if you spend a little while just reading those, now you can pause that slide if you like, and give you time to do these questions. And I'll move on to the next slide now because that's where we have the answers. But give yourself plenty of time by pausing the slide, writing the answers on a sheet of paper, and here we go, you can check the answers on the next slide. So here are the answers to the previous slide. Just check them out very carefully and see how you went. So you can pause that slide to take as long as you want to check them. I will move on now to the next slide. Here we go. Now here are the continuation of the questions to do with years, because that gives you a very good idea how the years work. So you can also pause this slide, give you plenty of time to work out those 8 questions. They're quite straightforward if you take your time. I'll move on to the next slide now for the answers, but make sure you pause this one because I'd like you to have a go at these before you see the answers. Okay, here are the answers. So they're the answers to the previous slide. Now you're in complete control here because you can pause the videos anytime you want to check the answers, to do the answers, and then to check the answers, etc., etc. So it's up to you. You are in complete control. So this video has introduced you to some simple numbers, and we've shown how we can expand the numbers by looking at the different columns, the ones column, the tens column, the hundreds column. And then we've answered some simple questions to do with years.